everyone, this is Amanda Kolbaba. Welcome back. Today we're going to discuss energies and the three-dimensional realm. Now, a lot of people out there discuss and talk about energy, what energy is, in all many different ways and forms, from the quantum physics point of view to the spiritual. I'm simply going to explain it from my perspective, which is really simplified, really watered down, but makes sense for me and helps me to understand what energy is and how it works and plays in our everyday life and world. So I hope it helps you. If you've heard it in a different form or way, it's still right. It's simply just being expressed in a different way. So hopefully this will help you or shed a little bit more light or give you a different perspective on it. Whatever helps, I do hope that you find it beneficial. So my way of seeing energy is simply everything is energy. We're spirit, the world is energy, the universe is energy. And what energy is basically information on how we see ourselves, how we see the world, and how we see the universe. And this is what gives energy a vibration. The vibration or frequency to energy is based upon what that information is represented. What's the basis of that information? Where does that belief come from? So if your belief is to do with positivity, optimism, happiness, love, it is based in a high vibrational frequency and it vibrates high. If your energy, your beliefs are based on fear, anger, hatred, grief, shame, etc., your energy vibration is going to be lower. It's going to be heavier. It's going to vibrate at a lower level. And what this does, why this is so important and why it's so important to understand this and how this works in our life is because of the law of attraction, which I'm sure all of you have heard about from different sources, especially from The Secret from years ago. Now, the thing that I found with The Secret that I just didn't feel like it went deep enough is that the law of attraction, which is a law of the universe, is like attracts like, but it's based on that energy vibration. So if you have an energy vibration to do with a lot of positivity and optimism in how you see yourself and the world, then you're going to attract back those same type of people who have those same belief or mindset. You're going to attract situations that are positive, optimistic, uplifting. If your vibration or belief system is on the lower side, which is you tend to be a little bit on the negative side, you think that things don't work out for you or you don't get what you want, and you have that continuous thought in your mind, or you're putting that out there and you speak a lot as well to other people in regards to this, then that is exactly what you get back to you. You will get people who believe the same way you do. You will get situations and opportunities that will not work out for you because that is what you're putting out there. So it's so important to really understand what our belief system is, how we see ourselves, how we see the world, and what are your thoughts? What goes across through your mind? What do you put out there? How do you speak to people? Because all of that is energy. Every thought form, everything you say, everything you do, everything you act upon, whatever that basis is that you're acting from is what you're going to attract back. It's impossible to attract any other way. It will always be like attracts like. So this gives you a great idea of when we start to look at our third dimensional world and how we created our third dimensional world is if you're not sure about your specific beliefs If you're not paying attention to your thoughts, if you're not aware of your perspective or mindset in certain things or certain ways of doing things, then all you have to do is look outside yourself. How have you created your world? Are you in a great, loving relationship that's supportive? Are you in a career that you love? Are you financially supported? Do you feel supported by others around you? Do you receive a lot of opportunities in life that help you to grow, that challenge you, that end up being good, positive experiences? Or are you finding that your outside world lacks a lot of that? That your relationships always seem to be the same type of relationship where they don't go anywhere, or they're quite negative? Do you find that you're not happy in your job or in the opportunities that are presented to you? Do you tend to go for something and it doesn't work out for you? Look for the patterns in your life. That's always a great sign that will tell you where you're creating from. And I totally get it. There's sometimes things that, we don't want to see within ourselves. We don't want to look at that. Or, we don't want to admit to ourselves that we're creating something that is negative or not supportive for ourselves. We would never think that we're doing this to ourselves, but we are. And we have to be really, really honest with ourselves about that. Because when we're really honest with ourselves and we really step back and look at the bigger picture and really analyze, okay, how have I been seeing this situation? How am I seeing relationships? How am I seeing people in certain roles and positions? How do I act? What's my role? How do I act in that position? Then all of a sudden, we start to see a picture that forms for us. We start to see the different dynamics at play. We start to realize, what are we contributing to the situation? What are we contributing to the experience or to the relationship? Especially with relationships, I always tell people, especially my clients, it's 50-50. When you're in a relationship with somebody, it's 50% you, 50% the other person. Ask yourself, what are you giving to the relationship? Are you allowing yourself to receive from the relationship? What is the other person giving to the relationship? Is the other person allowing themselves to receive what you're giving? If there is a balance and harmony, then that's what you're going to have in that relationship. It will be a good relationship. It'll be supportive, loving, encouraging, uplifting, all of those great, yummy stuff that we all want in a relationship, in any type of relationship. It's the same thing that goes with anything that you put energy into or that you want to see back to you. What are you giving to that opportunity or that experience? What are you allowing yourself to receive in that experience, in that opportunity? What are you resisting? What are you not liking but accepting? How could you change it? What can you do on your part to change the situation if you changed your behavior or your perspective on it? And yes, of course, like I said, on the other side, there does have to be something, a return to you as well. And if you recognize that, whether it's a person in a relationship, if it is a job, if it is any kind of situation or experience where it's not feeding you, it's not nurturing you, it's not giving back to you, then you have to make that difficult decision of, it's time to move on. It's time to cut ties and look for something better that will nurture me, that will give back. And that doesn't take a lot of work. It takes a little bit of work, but it does take a lot of strength to be able to admit some truths and to sometimes act upon it. But once you do act upon it, you shift the energy completely. Because the thing with energy, and especially in the third, energy at all, when you are in a type of mindset or belief or a way of acting on something over and over again, you have created an energy space. So that energy space is basically the information. You're basically living in that space of belief. So for instance, which is a big one for all of us, is when we don't believe in abundance, when we believe in lack, when we're always wanting to win the lottery, or we say we don't have enough, or we feel like we're not getting enough from our job, or we feel like we're always losing, whether it's money, whether it's something else. When you have those thoughts and you have a belief in that, you're creating this energy space that you get stuck in. And a lot of people get stuck in this energy space. To shift out of that energy space, first, like I've spoken about, we have to become aware of it. If you're not aware that you're living in that type of energy space, which is information regarding your beliefs and how you see things, then you can't shift it. You have no power to change it. So the first thing you need to do is look at your belief system, your mindset, your thoughts, your actions. What are you playing here? What are the dynamics? When you figure that out, or parts of it anyways, then you can start to shift out of that energy. Because of course, if you find that, let's say for instance, you keep repeating the same type of relationship over and over again, where you're attracting the same type of person over and over again, you're in that energy space. You're stuck in that energy space of information of whatever those beliefs mean to you in attracting that person. So if you want to attract a better person, a person who will treat you better, support you better, more love, more warmth, more nurturing, then you got to shift into that energy of support, of nurturing, of love, of warmth, whatever that's about, of abundance. You need to shift that by, a lot of people do positive affirmations, which work. They start to change the way they think by saying certain statements or mantras over and over again in their mind. They can write it on a piece of paper, put it around their house, so you see it all the time on your computer, where it's going into the subconscious mind, where it's shifting those deeper belief systems that you've had for a long time. Another thing is, like I said, just having the awareness that you've been creating from an energy space that is based more in fear and not based in love. So again, we're changing, like I said at the very beginning, that frequency of energy, going from a low frequency or a low vibration of energy and increasing it to a higher place, which is a higher vibration, which is based in love. So just having that awareness, you've already started to shift yourself out of those lower energies, out of that energy space. So that is a huge start, because again, awareness gives you power. Once you have the awareness, like I said, you can start with positive affirmations. You can do other things too. If you know energy healing, if you work with crystals, all of that stuff helps. But the biggest thing that will help you in really completely shifting out of an energy space into a new energy space, hopefully of a higher vibration, is going to the root of what caused that belief. What was your very, very first thought? What thought created this belief system of lack or of a lower vibrational energy, something based in fear. What was that very first time? And this takes us back to childhood, because a lot of our stuff came from childhood. A lot of our belief system was developed as a child and evolving and growing up. Usually we take on a lot from our parents, and which is understandable. We take a lot from the adults that are around us. We take a lot on from our teachers. And we can also take a lot on from our siblings, especially if they're older. So understanding that, being able to go back to that very beginning of where it started will basically completely shift you right out of that energy space and put you in a higher vibrational space. Because what you're seeing is you're seeing the truth. What you've created with that thought, with that belief system, with that mindset or perspective was an illusion. It was an illusion created out of fear because you didn't understand everything that was going on in that very first situation back as a child. You're too young. You didn't understand what was going on. You didn't have the experience. You didn't have the emotional maturity or the mental maturity yet to even be able to understand the different energy dynamics at play. So a lot of us created negative thoughts, negative beliefs when we were children out of simply not understanding. And a lot of the times our parents and the adults around us also created from their childhood negative beliefs, negative thoughts, and created their world based on a lower vibrational energy simply because they didn't understand. And as a child, it was needed. We created that out of fear to feel safe. It wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't wrong. It was simply that we just didn't understand and we needed to feel safe. So we created a type of belief system to make us feel safe, to sort of box us in. And we tended to do it out of simply not understanding. So as we got older and we began to mature, and through mature emotionally and mentally, we didn't change those thoughts or belief systems. We just started incorporating them as an adult instead of realizing, wait a minute, when I was 6 years old, I didn't really understand why, that little boy or little girl pushed me in the playground, but I was so hurt and upset. I created this protective mechanism and create a belief system off of that. And I know it sounds really silly. I know it sounds a little ridiculous, but unfortunately, it's very true. That's how a lot of us created issues within in our relationships and within other areas of our life, off of little things when we were children that really hurt us. And we created these beliefs off of them, which we buried or we forgot about after we created that belief system, and we carried it into our adulthood. So again, it's very important to go back and again become aware. It's all about awareness. Until you are aware about something, you can't change it. But once you become aware of belief systems that you created when you were quite young, again, not in a place of trying to hurt yourself or somebody else, but simply from a place of not understanding and from a place of wanting to feel safe. But as an adult, you are safe. You know that you're safe. You know that your world is safe because you create every part of it. If you don't feel safe, you have to ask yourself why. Where did that belief system come from? Because again, if everything is energy, and you create from energy, then you can create a perfect, very safe world for yourself. But again, Just like any negative belief system, if you believe in that you're not safe, that's the world you will create and attract to you. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this. When we came here, we came into this third dimensional realm of all of these different emotions, all of this stuff based in fear for experience. There was a good reason. We came here as a lesson to challenge us. What were we being challenged with? We were being challenged to go deeper and experience love on a deeper level. Because though our experiences are all from I'm talking about the dimensional world right now, not the fifth, the third dimensional here. We are all experiencing from a place of fear, experiences in fear itself, feeling unsafe, feeling shame, anger, hatred, grief, all those yummy, dark, lower vibrational energies. And you're like, yummy? Really? Yeah. So when I talk about these lower vibrational energies, I'm talking about them from an experience. They're not what we are. What we are is love. We're spirit, and spirit's pure love, pure consciousness. That's all we are. And that is why every time we do experience heartache and difficulty in our world, we do all come back to a place of love. We all do. We all go back to a place of hope, of strength, of getting through something to a better time, a better situation. And that's because we're remembering our authentic self, which is pure love. It's not an experience. Love is not an experience. Love is our being. That is what we are. Our experiences are the fear-based. The fear, the shame, the anger, the guilt, the worry, the grief, the pain, the heartache. All of that is simply situations of experience. That's it. Like I mentioned a little bit before about how we've been getting stuck into an energy space of these emotions, feelings, experiences. What we've been doing is most of us have been self-identifying with them. We've started to label ourselves saying that, I'm angry. So my person, myself, my identity is angry. No, you're not at all. You're experiencing anger. It's a process that you're experiencing. You're experiencing a process of anger. It's temporary. You're in a situation. You lash out. You get angry. Okay, you learn from it. You get over it. It's done. It isn't you. That's it. Because what you really are is love. So it's impossible to be anything else. Think about life a little bit like a university course. You sign up for a university course. You start to study that course. It's not you. You're studying it. It doesn't become your identity. It's not you. You're studying this course. You're working through it. You're researching it. You're gaining wisdom from it. You're learning lessons from it. And then once you finish learning all those lessons about that course, you take the exam, you ace it, and you move on. That's actually what the third dimensional world is really all about. The problem is we're not learning our lessons. We're staying stuck in it. We're self-identifying with the course, and then we're just being stuck in it. We're not moving. We're staying at this level right here. We're supposed to be moving upwards. We're supposed to be evolving. We're supposed to be learning new wisdom, a deeper sense and well-being of love. In every situation within these lower vibrational energies of fear, of anger, of grief, is a deeper wisdom and a deeper place of bringing us to love. And that is what evolution is about. We evolve, we move upwards, we finish all the lessons, we gain the wisdom and deeper insight, and we move to the next one, or the next course, the next lesson. But we're not doing that. So what happens is we keep attracting over and over again the same lesson. We're writing the same exam over and over again, just with different types of people, different situations, but we're all attracting each other because it's at that vibrational level. That's the exam. When we have the same person, or it's a different person, but it's the same type of relationship constantly coming back at you, you're rewriting an exam every single time until you get the wisdom of it, until you understand the lessons from it. And when you do, you shift out of that energy space and you evolve out of it into a higher frequency vibrational energy, which is love and wisdom, and you are able to attract from that higher place. Yes, from that higher place, you're still going to have lessons with the people you attract, but it's going to be from a different place. It's not going to be the same lower vibrational energies. It will be from a higher place of love and light. It'll be lighter. You will get things a lot faster, but it will be deeper wisdom, and it will be again from a different mindset or a different perspective. So what I'm trying to explain here is basically how energies work, especially in the third dimensional realm. And because this planet has shifted out of the third dimensional realm and has leaped up into the fifth dimension, which is all about love and working through our heart chakra, we really, to shift out of those, to get into that fifth dimensional realm, we really have to work in clearing up all the lessons, all those courses and exams that you started from when you were a child to get there. Because again, if you're not vibrating to the fifth dimension, you can't be in the fifth dimension. It's a higher vibration, especially if your vibration is lower. And yes, there's different places of transition within this, but you know yourself where you need to look a little closer, where you need to find more awareness, where you need to gather more of that wisdom to be able to shift. And that's what we're doing right now. So I hope this helped you. I hope this brought a little bit more insight and awareness to you. I'll keep discussing this in different ways and in different contexts of that to help see if it will get you to shift easier into a different mindset, because we're all working on this together. This is a challenge for all of us. We came here for this purpose, to do this right now, and we can definitely do it. So I hope this helped in some way, gave you some sort of awareness or a different type of perspective. And now we're going to get into our meditation component. So our meditation for today, and this was a special request. Someone asked if I would do a meditation on clarity. And I thought that this would be a perfect time to do a meditation on clarity to help with gaining more awareness, gaining more clarity on yourself and your belief systems and the world. So if you want to get yourself in a comfortable position, make sure you're in a quiet place. We will be doing a meditation. So let's get started. To begin this meditation, begin in a comfortable position, in a quiet place, and focus on your breathing. Breathing nice and deeply into the abdomen. Feeling your body. Letting go. Relaxing. Moving deeper within yourself. With each deep inhale, feel your body expanding, opening up, and letting go of any blocks, any tension, any stiffness, any pain. With each exhale, feel yourself deepening further and further into your body. Feel your jaw, your facial muscles softening and letting go. Feel the neck muscles, the throat softening, smoothing out. Feel your shoulders, your arms and your hands dropping and the tension melting out. Feel the back, the chest dropping and softening. Allow the abdomen to expand outwards. And softening as you let all air go. Feel the hips dropping into your seat. Feel the thigh muscles softening, the knees dropping, the lower legs and feet opening up. Return your awareness to your breath. Notice how it's deepened. Notice if it's slowed down. Notice if it's become easier to breathe in and out, filling your whole body, expanding, and just relaxing. Now move your awareness up through your body, up to the top of your head, and allow your awareness to move out the top of your head. And as you go above your head, notice a beautiful, brilliant silver star. This beautiful silver star shines brightly above your head. Its silver light illuminating the shadows around you. And as you allow your awareness to sit within this beautiful silver star, invite your higher self down with intention. If you feel comfortable through visualization,
through feeling, through knowing, or simply just with intention. Offer your higher self this beautiful star to be with you. Feel, see, or intend this beautiful silver star shining brightly above you, expanding and growing bigger, shining its beautiful silver light, all its sparkles and glitter all around you. Feel the presence of your higher self, her or his warmth, nurturing and deep love, filling that star, allowing that star to brighten, expand. Now see that star, its beautiful silver light of sparkles, beginning to shower down on top of your head, flowing down through your head, filling your head, filling your mind with this beautiful silver light of nurturing and unconditional love. Intend or visualize or feel this beautiful silver light expanding, your mind expanding, your consciousness expanding, your energy. Feel it, visualize or intend it clearing your mind, clearing away the blocks, clearing away the illusions, opening up that third eye, your third eye that's in the middle of the forehead, just above your eyebrows. You may feel a deep pressure here. You may feel an opening. And if you feel nothing at all, that's okay. Just allow that beautiful silver light to fill the whole area, cleansing and clearing and opening. See it moving downwards into your eyes, behind your eyes, allowing for a clearing, an opening, an expansion of your vision, of your clarity, of insight. And see that beautiful silver light from that beautiful star moving downwards through your face, softening the muscles, flowing into the ears, clearing away any blockages, any resistance in the ears. Feeling the ears expanding and opening up. Flowing downwards like a waterfall into the throat. Feel the throat opening and expanding, clearing away any blocks to communication, to your self-expression, clearing away any tension, any holding where you have allowed yourself to not speak your truth. Continue to feel, see, or intend that beautiful silver light of love, nurturing of your higher self, flowing now into your heart, through the chest, opening and expanding. Feel the warmth, feel the nurturing, feel the safety. Continue to see or visualize, intend, feel that beautiful silver light moving and flowing downwards through your body. Feel your body opening and expanding as it moves through the stomach, into the hips, down through the legs. Feel that warmth and nurturing, that unconditional love from your higher self as it continues to clear away blockages, resistance, illusions, judgments. Feel the energy flow moving through the legs down into the feet. Allow that flow of energy to continue to flow through the feet, back up through the legs, into the abdomen, and allow your awareness to move to your heart. And just allow your awareness to sit within the heart. And just feel that movement of energy flow up and down the body from that beautiful star that's clearing away the veil from your eyes, from your third eye, from the rest of your body, where you can now see, understand, speak, and feel your truth. Now at your heart, I want you to see a beautiful rose opening at your heart. And as the rose opens at your heart, see this beautiful silver light from your star glowing outwards from your heart, extending its beautiful silver rays out into the world before you. And allow those beautiful silver rays to clear the path before you, around you, out throughout the world, so your truth is lit from within, so without. And as this beautiful silver light moving from your heart extends outward and clears your world, clears your path from illusion, from manipulation, from the lies, intend within you to send these beautiful silver rays outward, extending outwards even more throughout the whole planet, wrapping the planet, Mother Earth, in this silver light of clarity, offering your gift of clarity, insight, and wisdom to Mother Earth and to all the beings that live on her. Within everybody's highest good, offer this invitation for clarity, for the clearing away of illusions, manipulation, and lies. And allow that beautiful silver light to clear, cleanse, and open up whoever wishes, whoever accepts your gift. Now slowly bring your awareness with your beautiful silver light back to your heart, back to your rose. Before we finish, let's finish with grounding. See that beautiful silver light flowing still downwards and up your body. But this time, move the silver light down through the legs and out the soles of your feet, like the roots of a tree. Visualize or intend or feel beautiful silver roots moving out the soles of your feet, moving down deep, deep through all the layers of the earth until you get to the core or the center of the earth. Allow those roots to anchor to the center of the earth, and allow your awareness to flow up those roots, back up through the layers of the earth, back up, upwards, back into your feet, back through your body, resting once more at your heart. Within your heart, say a silent thank you to your higher self and to the star of clarity for their beautiful help and gifts. Slowly bring your awareness back to your breath, breathing nice and deeply into the abdomen. And notice how you feel. Notice that deep feeling of peace within you. Know that when you open your eyes, know that you will see the truth. You do have clarity. You are aware of yourself, of your world, and how you create. Many blessings of love and light. May you enjoy your journey over the next week. Enjoy your new creations from a place of love, awareness, and deeper understanding. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.